Alrighty, well, welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well. Lincoln, how are you? Anybody in the chat as well? I hope you're having an amazing evening. I'm gonna be honest right away. I am not well again, so if I sound a little bit funny, that's the reason. I'm a little bit sniffy, a little bit coldy again, because my body hates me. It's just like, here, have all the colds in the world. You deserve them. But that aside, I'm feeling okay, so I am gonna stream. Welcome, I hope you're all doing well. So, just to get things out of the way, there is one day left. You have today and tomorrow. If you want to enter our art competition, head over onto our Discord and get your entry in now. Judging closes at 6 o'clock. Well, the entrance ends at 6:30 tomorrow evening. So if you want to enter, the link to the Discord is in the description box below. Definitely hit that up. And just join the Discord. Join us over there. It's an amazing community. We have some very friendly people. So, tonight I am going to be one day. Dun dun dun! Right, one day left. So, tonight I am actually going to be continuing on with dolls. I've got a little bit of work to do on Gompers' legs because he kind of just stops. And then hopefully I'm going to be moving on to him chomping the text box that pops up. Also, good news! I have a voice actor on board for the voice acting parts of Dolls, so everything is kind of in motion now. So yeah, hopefully once I actually get my butt in gear and animate, and once I've got the voice files, things should start to move along a little bit quicker. So let me switch over to my mainstream. Swoosh, hello. How are you guys doing? Right, so yes, the walk cycle so far is as follows. I literally spent the last couple of days just colouring everything. So much goat. So much goat. But this is how he's looking. Not that... That was kind of weird. I think Toon Boom is just like, ah! You're making me work. I don't like it. It's not actually that laggy. It's just Toon Boom being laggy and weird again. It's like, there's so much going on, I can't handle it. But yes, this is the animation as it currently stands. But I wanted to change. Sorry, excuse me. I wanted to change a little bit on his legs on this last frame here because he kind of just stops, and I think that his legs, his back leg moves down a little bit, but I think that front leg that's fully forward should also move back a little bit as he comes to a complete stop. So I'm going to do that first, and then we're going to move on to him basically pulling his head back and chomping a bite out of the sometime during Weirdmaggedon box. So yeah, that is the plan for this evening. Let's get some music on. If you're new here, then make sure you say hello in the chat, like and subscribe, all that jazz, and let's get going. How is people? Andy, I hope you're well. And also Lincoln, I did see you. Hello, hello, and anybody else in the chat. Make yourself known. I summon thee. Right, let's get some music on here. Boop. Hopefully that's not too loud. Let me turn that down just a tad. We don't want it to be super, super loud. Okay, okay, we'll leave it like that. How is that? Is the music too loud, or is it, like, just okay? Oh, God, I hate being sniffy. Let me know how it is, and I'm gonna get going with this. So the first thing I want to do is that leg. I'm gonna move it back a little bit. So he stops. He does move back a little bit, but I kind of want to bring this front leg back ever so slightly. So now I can extend this. Oh my god, we're past the 1 second mark. This animation is longer than a second. It's a little quiet. Okay, I can turn it up a tad. I didn't want it to be, like, super loud. Let me know how that is. Alright, so we can get rid of all of these, because this was just like a placeholder while I did the walk stuff. But now we can actually, apart from that, that needs to stay. So we need to go down here onto the Gompers cleanup layer, although I might actually need a new rough layer after this so I can do his, like, head movement. The color needs to stay. Little Turk's been on early. Oh, that sucks. Like, I've literally just finished my 4th day at work. I'm glad to be home and glad that I've got the weekend off. Like, seriously glad. Especially, like, since I came down with this cold, my body is just like, rest. Like, yesterday when I woke up, I had the most horrible headache you can imagine. Like, I thought I was gonna cry. It was that bad. But work do be saying, you're not allowed to be ill. So I kind of dragged myself to work and powered through it, but Jesus. But enough about me. Now behold, Gompers. Like, don't get me wrong, like, George is an okay person, but he's not a very good boss. He's the kind of person, like, if you have depression, which I think I probably do, he's just like, be happy! Like, dude, that's not how it works. Decided that it wants to be a bitch tonight. Or not my internet. Gompers be gompin'. He do get to be gompin'. I need to go up here onto the cleanup, because I need... Let's turn off the colour for now, because I need to move his... My audio just died. Uh-oh. Is it back? I hope it's back. Audio be back? Okay, cool. Yeah, my dongle is really starting to go, don't like it. I'm dying. Okay, so I want to move this leg back. Do you like the camera shakes I added as well when he walks? Dush, dush, dush. I was going to add like hoof prints in the dirt, but I think that would be a little bit too much just for a simple animation. Right, so we need to move this leg back a little bit. Let's pop the onion skin on. Also going to turn that off so I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, the camera shake was actually quite fun to add. Because it's big Gompers. Like, if it was small Gompers, I wouldn't have bothered. But because it's giant Gompers, I kind of think it works better to, like, show his, the weight of him, basically. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is delete this and just move it back a little bit. And then we need to plan out. So with his head, I was, like, playing around with the motion today. So I think what is probably going to look better, like, it's going to need a little bit of anticipation there, so his head is going to pull back a little bit before it goes forward for the chomp. Which I think would probably work the best. No, we don't want that one on. Yeah, quit it. Yeah, it shows it's big Gompers. I mean, you can kind of, if you're in the know and you've watched Gravity Falls, you can kind of tell it's big Gompers because he's shaggier than normal little Gompers is. That's a really thick line. What? Oh god, it's a 15. We don't want that on a 15. But yeah, Gompers, when he's like big, he gets really shaggy. So have his leg come back to about here. As he comes to a stop. Yeah, I was literally messing around, like, because I read a book a little while ago, actually quite a long while ago, called Acting for Animators, and it basically just tells you to act out what you're going to be animating. So I've been acting out the scene in my free time between doing stuff at work. When I'm on my own, mind you, because if people saw me doing, like, pulling my head back and just randomly biting air, I think people would be just like, what the heck is she doing? Hey, don't ask me, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, just kind of been acting it out and just working out how I want to do it. But I think it needs to have that, like, little pullback first for the anticipation. Okay. So he comes to a stop and his leg comes back. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit sick again, but other than that... Boom, 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 boom. Let's zoom back out. Actually, I'm going to put that on a 2. He's dancing! Haha. Maybe I might shift this leg forward a little bit as well. Still working on the goat. Actually, I finished his walk cycle. The main walk cycle is actually finished. And yeah, the color disappeared. But yeah, that's what I've got so far. I think it's looking okay. But yeah, still working on the goat. I'm just sorting out his legs a little bit. So they don't just all stop moving. Or like, it's a little bit more natural when he stops. Thank you. I think like, even though it's like my first animal walk cycle, I think I did a fairly good job. Like, it's not perfect, but I'm okay with it. So I'm just wondering if I should shift that other front leg back a little bit as well, because it kind of just slides back. So I might move that as well. All these little things. No, it's... Oh, thank you. So I'm going to need to delete the color there because he's shifting position. So I might just move this front leg, like just tilt it back a little bit. Oh, what's... Oh, I'm on color, that's why. And there's no color there. Let me grab the leg. Just shift it over so it's like... It doesn't have to be like a big movement. Oh wait, hang on, I think I've added extra frame there. Whatever I just did, undo it! So there's the new frame. This is the frame we want to be on. Hey, Lincoln! Do you have an idea for an object show OC? An object show OC? What do you mean? Hey, Tori! How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. And also hello to anybody new that is currently in the stream. I hope you're well. Make sure you say hello in the chat. Okay, so he comes to a stop there. Doing okay, thank you. A little bit sniffy, but otherwise okay. I need to change his hoof there a little bit, so... An object show OC is like BFDI. I don't know what that is. I'm dumb. And also sick. I'm dumb and sick. Explain. Does it look okay? Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Right. So, our next job, maybe a lipstick. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry that you're sick, Tori. That's no fun. I hope you get better soon. Everyone is sick. I gave you all my sickness. I'm so sorry. But not really. No, I am. I'm really sorry that you're sick. It's no fun. Okay. Okay, Lincoln. Everyone is sick. Not everyone, I hope. Alright, so now we are going to plan out the next movement, which is going to be him pulling his head back ready to bite the box. So I think that the pullback initially needs to be like quite a small movement, but enough so you can kind of see what's coming. You're still standing. I'm currently sitting, but I'm functioning, so there's that. So we need to do... I want to plan this out, so I'm going to need a rough, actually. So if we grab a new rough box. A new rough box. Hell yeah! We power on through this bullshit. I blame work. I catch everything from work. I work in a nursing home, so like if there's anything going around there, like I'm guaranteed to catch it. It sucks! Alright, let's grab this thingy of Gompers here, pull him up onto the roof. Right, so as his head pulls back, the croissant horns, he totally does have croissant horns, right? But look at them, they're so cute. Also, I realized that I could probably make a Gompers plushie, Like, if I modified my My Little Pony plush pattern, I could probably make Gompers, which I might have to do as a future project. Okay, so I think as he pulls his... I will after the stream, Lincoln, thank you. As he pulls his head back, I think I want his mouth to open a little bit, and then he'll go forward for the chomp. The chomp! Croissant! Isn't that, like, racist? I don't want to be racist. Let's see if I can find a picture of Gompers with his mouth open. Because he a goat, he gonna be biting stuff.
There's little baby Gompers!
Let's see here. Baby Gompers is so cute! Wait, why is there a picture of King? That's not Gompers, that's King! What are you doing?
No way, chomp.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. This is the only picture that I found with him chewing on the book, so... You are French? You love my French accent. What? You love my French? I don't have a French accent. Right, I need my camera. Where is my camera? Because I need to take a picture of Gompers' face. There we go. Right. So, that's that. So he's only going to open his mouth a little way, and then as he comes forward to take the chomp out of the box is when his mouth's going to open all the way. So, I might have to try and do, like, his ears trailing as well. Oh no, follow through and what's the other one? So it's gonna be like follow through and overlapping action. Yeah, but it's funny to hear you trying. Well, I'm glad you're entertained. Right, let's do a rough here. So, how am I gonna do this? Need to really try and do like timing charts for this, even though I'm really bad at timing charts. So what are we on? 62. If I do it outside here. So we're on frame 62. This is a key pose. By the croissant power. I killed Nosebill. You cannot kill Nosebill. There is no such way that you can kill Nosebill. So these first ones are going to be really close together, and then it's going to spread out as... Or it's going to space out, rather, as he goes forward. So I think it will probably start on 2s. So the initial little like head movement backwards. I think I need to move his neck up a little bit so he's kind of like moving his head back. You know, I'm not really a fan of pain au chocolat. Chocolat? Pain au chocolat? I don't know. Those things, I don't really like them very much. Baguette! Oh no, not the baguettes! Actually, you know what? Let's just move his head back and then sort out neck position after. So I feel like he should like tilt his head back or up and move back a little. He's like, yummy box! Omelette the ew, really? A cheese omelette? But isn't fromage yogurt? There is no power in the world that is strong enough to kill Nosebill. Like, not ever. There is not a single power that can kill Nosebill. He is eternal and forever. Might have him open his mouth a little bit here too. Sorry for the sniffing, guys. I do apologize. Are those ciphers? I don't know. Are they? You tell me. I mean, it is a Gravity Falls stream, so... I'm not cultured enough to get the reference. Probably not, no. I have no culture. Actually, put his mouth back for a sec. I'm gonna... Oh, I never watched Dexter's Laboratory. You can dump me now. So we'll do like a little... It's a UK television show, don't ask me. Well, I'm assuming it's not. I think it's American, actually. You're not that mean. Hey, Artsy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm animating a goat. Nah. He gonna chomp that box. Gompers be chomping. He's like, that looks like a tasty box. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, I think I might move it just a little bit further back. Maybe tilt it. Yeah. I'm not too bad. I'm just a little bit sick, that's all. Again. But yeah, no, not too bad. Surviving, existing. Okay, so he's gonna tilt his head back and open his gob. Yeah. So this one's gonna start on a 2, so the 62... So the next one will be... I think I'll do like... I have no idea what appears in my streams. I have no control over these things. So 62 and 63. So the next one will be 64, and it's going to be like another tiny slight code back. Slight code back? No, you got me talking about codes now. A slight code back? What the fuck is a slight code back? A slight move back. Like an ever so slightly more... I know what I mean. Shut up. That is true. Nosebill does. So 64 is going to be really close to 62 even. So I'm going to do like a very, very... I'm going to open his mouth slightly more, but have his head go back ever so slightly more before it goes forward. Anticipation! Yeah! Animation stuff. Excitement. Oh, make sure we get everything. Alright, so this one... But yes, I do actually have a voice actor on board to voice things. I'm just waiting on the voice lines from her. Help me, my throat hurts me so much. Oh, I'm sorry, Tori. Drink, or not drink, gargle a little bit of salt water. That can kind of help because of the salt. And then have a cup of, if you've got it, lemon, honey, and peppermint tea. That really helps. So he's tilted his head back here, and then we're gonna do like a very, very, very slight extra little move back. Wait, did I? No, I didn't want to do that. I just want to... So if we grab his head, and then when he goes forward for the chomp... Fun fact, I only drink 1 time per day, but when I drink a lot. Fair enough. Paris is okay. I guess it depends where you go in Paris. Okay, maybe not that much. I just want this second move to be like really small. Ever so teeny. Teeny tiny move. And then we'll open up his mouth a little bit more. other things. Okay. This will probably be on a 2. And now he's going to lunge forward and bite. Well, I say lunge forward, he's going to... Yeah. I also think his whole body should maybe kind of come forward. We'll see. I'll animate his head first, and then if I feel his body needs to come forward a bit, we'll see. Right, so let's grab this. So this will be, I think, a quicker movement. So if we grab this... I don't know. Maybe like more animation stuff? Who knows? So we pop that in there. So that was... So the next one will be... Oh, it's 66. Okay, so 66. So we did... 62 is the start. Then we've got 64, 65. So 66 should be quite close, but not on top of. And then we want... So I think 67 and 60... Or 66 and 67 should be on a 2. And then maybe 68 should be further and on a 1. So this will be like the breakdown, I think. That's on the wrong frame. We're not going into that. I hate that meme or whatever the hell it is. Okay, so this one. Let's grab Gompers. So as his head starts to come forward, I think it should be start closer, and then we'll do like a frame that's in the middle somewhere. So we're there. Right. Yeah, let's not go on about it. 67 just annoys me. I think it's stupid. So we're gonna move his head forward a tad. Yeah, his ear's gonna flop, I think. And his mouth is gonna open a bit wider. Yeah. You're gonna take a nom out of that box. Which is interesting, because now I've got to draw that box with a nom out of it. Also, his ear is gonna flap. He's gonna have a flappy ear as he goes forward. Whoops, helps if you actually draw it the same way, of course. I'm really sorry for not attending previous live streams. Had to fix. No, it's okay, Artsy. You don't have to apologize. Like, literally. It's cool. Literally no need to apologize for that. You're gonna go slumber. Okay, that sounds good. Slumber sounds really good. I like the sound of slumber. The sound of slumber. Bye! Thank you for dropping in. It's been a pleasure as always. Okay, so his neck is kind of gonna... I guess it was gonna go flat a little bit. it shouldn't go that far up because it's here. So I think maybe like his head would come down a little bit. Or tilt. Ooh, put the ear back. I'm animating a goat. How could I not have fun? There's all sorts of fun to be had while animating a goat. Okay, so his chest, it's gonna, I guess, drop a little bit, or change position slightly. And then I guess his leg could shift ever so slightly forward. I'm meant to be using the drawing tool, not the paintbrush. Okay, his fluffles need to be bigger, in keeping with what they were originally. Don't make the fluffles smaller. Also, I just realised that he's missing part of his hoof there. You judgmental hoof bag! Okay. Keeps spitting all over my screen. It's not good. Okay, so he's going forward for the chomp. I won't open his mouth wider here, but I will do it on the next frame. Yum. Hopefully this will look as good as I'm hoping. Okay, so the next one is going to be like the single frame, so this needs to be on a 2. I'm going to save it because I know what my internet is like. Saved! Okay, so the next one is going to be 6... Oh wait, did I do that wrong? Did I do the wrong frame number? I did. So it's 68, that's going to be the like single frame, that's going to be the fast bit. Ooh, I did that twice. You need to go in here. So this is actually 68, not 67, is the breakdown. Or something. I don't know. I'm making up words. In fact, I'm not making up words. I'm just putting words where they don't necessarily need to be. Let's grab it for Gompers. Okay, so this one he's going to be like right close to the box before the bite of Weirdmaggedon. The bite of Weirdmaggedon. Okay, so... See, I kind of want it higher because I want him to bite the corner. Wait, have I missed a frame there? Oh, I did an extra one. Whoops. I may need to move the box down so he can bite the corner. Oops! Where is the text box? I think it's that one. Yeah. So just move it down a bit so we can actually bite into the corner. Yum! I'm loving how this looks, though. Bye! Or are you saying bye to don't ask me? Like, actually really loving how this is shaping up. Okay, so this one is going to be the chompity chomp. Well, not the chomp, the near the chomp. The very nearly chomp. That's better. Now he can move his head down. Goes back. And comes forward to bite. Okay. So this one... It's going to be like quite a distance. Also, hello, if you're just hopping into the stream for the first time, welcome, good to have you here. Make sure you say hello in the chat. We're not scary, I promise. Okay, I'm a little bit scary, but don't let that scare you. Also, there's more than one Cipher in the chat. Not in the chat, on the screen. Wait, what? Who said that? Okay, so I think... I am scary. We're all scary here. I'm gonna move his ear back. As he flops forwards. Be brave! Yes, be brave. Enter the chat of your own violation and become one with our community. Do it! You know you want to. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Because his head's going forward there, so I feel like that really needs to curve. And I might actually have to change his back a little bit as he moves forward. Keep using the bloody paintbrush. Meant to be using the frickin'... Actually, would that curve more down? We got a wingding in chat because we got wingdings. They're not wingdings. Like his back needs to go flatter, I think, here. That doesn't look right. That's going to make his back look, or the rest of him look elongated. That's the idea, Artsy. I don't know if I need to move his body forward a little bit. Or maybe just... I don't know. His back needs to drop, though. So... So his neck is... I guess would come there? Then maybe have that really flat there as he leans forward. But it needs to come... Because it connects just below the ear there, but his head is there, so it would be there? Because he's reaching his neck, basically. Stop using the paintbrush, Taz. See, this is the problem with being a self-taught animator. You don't know when you're doing things wrong. Unless it's, like, glaringly obvious, but... But I feel like he's not actually moving, he's like, stretching his neck out. So his fluffles need to be on the outside a little bit. They're kind of going in his body a little bit. I think I'm gonna sneeze. I mean, that looks okay. Like, he's reaching his neck. Reaching forward to bite it. I might also put it slightly closer to him, so he doesn't have to stretch as much. What is that behind it? Okay, that's weird. Alright, Gompers, where is your move? So if we move it... say there, because he's going to take a bite of the corner. There we go, and then the next one he's like chewing down on it, so... Yeah. Okay, so that looks... I need to add his saddle back, but I think him moving... I might move his leg forward, like this front leg here, I might move that forward a little bit as well. Like he's moving his leg. I will add his saddle back, but I think... it doesn't look too bad. Thoughts in the comments? Anyone? Okay, so I will move that front leg. I know you're busy deciphering ciphers. But yeah, I think I will move it ever so slightly forward. I did that bit wrong. I really do wish when I was in college that they had like courses on animation and that I'd been into it then, because I totally would have done it. I mean, I was into like animation and like watching cartoons and things like that, but I wasn't actually doing it at that point. I never for once thought when I was doing art, yes I am. I'm not sorry. You should know and come to expect these things while you're in my streams. Yeah, I really do wish that I'd been into it when I was in college, because I wish I could have taken the time to like actually learn and had tutors. Ooh, that's not all of that leg. Like, being self-taught is fine, but like I said, you can't really know unless it's a glaringly obvious thing, like what you're doing wrong, or if you're doing something wrong and how to correct it, or if there's a better way of doing things. I might bob his tail a little bit as well as he goes forward. Just a little tail bob. Just a oop. That's not a tail bob, that's a tail moving inside body. Right, undo what I did there. Okay, do need to add his saddle back too. Little tail bob. Okay, let's add his saddle back. No, not that one. I need the brush. Not the brush, the paint. We need the paint. The drawing thing! The pencil. That's what I'm trying to think of. We want pencil. Okay, and I think here I should open his mouth a bit wider. Like he's going in for the chomp. The chompity chomp chomp chomp. So... I don't know. I need a picture of him with his mouth wide open. Pig and a goat. There is not, really. That's interesting. I'm on my own with this one. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to guess. Crap. Ah. Gompers be gompin'. Also, hello to everybody that has just hopped into the chat. Welcome. I'll show you what I'm working on. So this is a little animated short that I've started working on called Dolls. I'm currently working on Gompers' Walk, Cycle, and Bite. You're going to take a bite of the box. And actually, that actually doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Ha! So I think as he goes forward, his ear can like start to swing in the opposite direction. Because it was... Oh no, it's up. Okay, it's up at its highest point at that. I need coffee in my face. Ah, coffee. Coffee is good. Okay, so he's going in for debate. And then the next one he's gonna be... I don't know whether to have him like just chomp down on it or like show less and just have him like backed into a different position and chewing with a chomp out of the box, because you obviously don't need to show everything. You know what's going to happen at this point. So I think it would probably look better if I did it with like Gompers now chewing and like just a bite out of the box. What do you think? I think that would look pretty good actually, just like he's going for it and then the bite has happened. Or whether I should do him like biting it? I don't know. Let's try the bite already taken out of it. So that'll be on a 1. Yep. So now I need a different picture of the box, because it's been chomped. Wow, 11 people. Like, hi guys, and they're gone. What? Hello. Welcome for hopping in the stream. I can good with the words. Right. So it'll be after this one. So we're going to erase this corner here. Let's hide Gompers for a moment. Hi, if you're just hopping into the stream, welcome. I am currently working on animating a goat named Gompers. If you know or have watched Gravity Falls, you should know Gompers. He's currently about to take a bite out of a text box. Yeah. So that's what I'm working on currently for anyone that has just hopped in. And now we are going to, I don't know, draw a bitten text box. Yay! Much excitement. I mean, his mouth is there, so I don't know if it would be like that big of a bite. Let's put some of that box back. So maybe like that, the corner. Just do some random bits. Bits missing. And maybe I can have like little splinters fall like as he goes back with the bite. Okay. Wait, where then is the text? Because I can select that, but I can't erase it. Ah, well that's annoying. Can I not? Oh, okay. I can erase it if I'm in. Okay. Does the bite go over the text though? It goes a little bit over the S, so I need to like take a chunk out of the S as well. So maybe if I go over that bit in black. Like this bit here has been chomped. No, it went, see, it went behind it. Does it have to be white? Or maybe I might have to... I may have to, like, physically write the text rather than have it as a text tool, because I don't think I can edit it. Which is really annoying. I can get rid of the black behind it, and if I use white, I can... Okay. Oh no, wait, didn't I select it before? Okay, so now if I... No, we don't want it black! Okay. That's white. We want black. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, see, no, that goes behind it unless it's selected. And okay, this is interesting. I may have to write the text. That's annoying. Sorry, excuse me. Alright, well, if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. If it makes it easier to edit. I think that's how you spell it, right? Sometime during Weirdmaggedon. Sorry, I think I just bumped the mic. I do apologize. The Gravity Falls one I can leave alone because that one's not being edited, but this one needs to be chomped, so... Alright. And then we're gonna have to delete that. Although, actually, to make it look the same, I might have to write the Gravity Falls one as well, just so it's all the samey. The samey. Right, so now we can delete the corner that Gompers is gonna bite. he done been taking a chomp. Also, I'm going to need like a wood splintering sound effect. I was thinking about this the other day actually, because it's like fully animated and fully voiced, it's going to need sound effects. I was like, oh, that's another thing I'm going to have to do. All the fun of being a one-person animation studio.
Yay!
Doing everything. That's fine though, I'm sure I can find a good website for like sound effects. Right, so that is when he is like pulling his head back and like chewing. So it's gonna be chomp. So I think this would probably be a 1 as well. I don't know. Hey there, Jack, welcome. Good to see you. I feel like I want to take a bigger bite out of it too. Thank you. It's getting there slowly. We're just building up Gompers' bite animation here. So he reaches forward, and on the next one, the bite is gone. I don't know, like, whether to have, like, a little piece hanging off. Like, where he's taken a bite out of it. Just little splinters. Well, you know what? I would have said neither could I. It's just time and practice, right? Shut up, Andy. Like, when I started learning to animate, I never imagined I would even get close to doing anything like this, so... I bet you could if you wanted to, Jack. Okay. Right, so Gompers has taken the bite. So the next thing I need to do is add him, like, with his head, like, pulling back. That's the bucks. Why don't you, like, create a video about Gravity Falls? I mean, I kinda did. And I kind of am. That's what this animation is. I already did My Goodbye. And then now I'm actually, like, animating a proper cartoon. Like a little animated short. Okay, so let's have his head go back. Oh, this one is. This will be a short animation, yes. I don't know. Let me see what it looks like with his, like, he's now chewing. But I feel like, I don't know if it's going to look better actually showing the bite. Show don't tell and all that. Bill scared your little brother. Oh no, I mean, Bill is kind of a scary villain, let's be honest. I don't know. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I love it. Nom. It shouldn't amuse me as much as it does. Why does it amuse me so much? Oh dear. think I like it as it is, rather than showing him actually biting onto it. So that ear now needs to swing forward as he starts to go back. It's okay, it's getting there slowly. Might have to look up at the, or look up the whip and wave principle here. I'm pretty sure it would, as it's at its arc there, it would curve back on itself. So it'd kind of go like that as it swings back. Oh, well, thank you, Jack. That means a lot. I am trying. I am trying to be an animator. I am trying. I don't know if I'm succeeding, but I'm trying. That doesn't look right. No, we don't want to get rid of that. So, but yeah, he is up there, like powerful villain-wise. I'm pretty sure at the arc here it would like invert on itself, so it would go that way. What's a cipher? Oh, well, you're on your own there, Artsy. No one to help you. He's a small triangle guy. That's what a cipher is. We'll definitely need to look up the whip and wave principle here. Do I have a handy... Ooh, I do have a handy book to hand. A handy book to hand! Let's have a look. See, do we have the tail wag principle or the whip and wave principle? The line of... Oh, no, that's the line of action. We don't want the line of action. We want... tail movement. Or, like... I'm pretty sure this book had some examples of it. For reference. That's recoil and weight. Yeah. Bear with me, smiles painfully. You'll get there. Ah, there we go. I knew it had some. So that's delayed secondary action. The wave principle! There it is. I knew it had it. So, essentially, where it's basically, I guess it's at this point. So, got 1, 2, 3. So it's essentially at 4 here. Also, hi to anybody hopping into the chat. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let me show you what I'm working on. It's a goat going nom on a sign. And I'm trying to animate his ear. Yum. Just doing the sound effect, like, it just makes me laugh. Yum. He'd taken a chomp. Yeah, so it's shaping up pretty well. I'm just trying to work out how the ear is now going to be, like, curving back on itself. Trying to. Not succeeding very well, but trying to. Right. So, I'm pretty sure at this point it's curving back. So, it's kind of done that shape. Now we need it to go... Where am I looking? Before, so... As it comes back on itself? Yeah, do it, Jack, for sure. Like, if you've never animated before, I recommend starting out trying to make a ball bounce. Is usually the go-to for starting animators if you've never done anything before. Oh, Gompers, your ear, man. What is going on? Right, if I get the shape of what it needs to be doing, first off. What's the name of the animation? It's not an app, it's a program, and it's quite expensive. But there is, you can use Flip a Clip, I believe is free. There's also, oh, what was the one I was looking at the other day that's free? There is another, like, it's an open source one, so it's still being built, but it's free. Could be OpenTunes, I think. That's another good free one if you're just starting out. I do recommend Flip a Clip though. It's free and it's like... Oh, what's the Pencil 2D? That's a good one. That's free. Like, it's not too involved, but it's got enough of the basic tools for you to get started. So, essentially, I think he needs to be making... that sort of shape? Oh, no, no, Hippoclip. Flip a Clip. So, there's... Whoop, I can hear myself. Let me turn that off. So, there's a couple of options. You can get Flip a Clip, OpenTunes, or I think the other one was Pencil 2D. Are the ones that I know of that are free. If you wanted to give it a go and get started. So I think that's kind of the basic shape his ear needs to be making as it comes back. Right, how am I going to do this? How does one does this? Also, need to look at how... You're welcome! Like, best of luck on your animation journey if it's something you decide you want to do. 100%. No. I am doing this all wrong. So one is at its highest, 2, and then it's going back the other way. So it's essentially... It's hard to do with an ear! There's nothing wrong with drawing anime. Mind, the cipher is too hard to read for me. Anyways, can I show you some wise quotes? Yeah, go for it! Oh, I do really wish this cold would go away, though. Also, did his ear go inside? Oh, no, it didn't. It's just where that was. Okay. I was thinking, wait, did his ear go inside of his eye? That's no good. That's no good. Something like that? Maybe, but not so stupid looking. Oh no. I always did suck at the wave principle. It's something I really need to get better at. kind of just looks like the same as it was. Okay. Okay. I am bad at this. That is painfully obvious. I also apologise for anyone new hopping into the chat for me sniffing and being sniffly. I am the sniffles. I don't want to have the sniffles. That looks weird. Gompers, why is your ear such a weird shape? Damn it, Gompers! Like, it kind of gets shorter there, which we don't want. We don't want that. Things don't get shorter. I think... Is this all there is? Yes, definitely. Absolutely. Nah, I don't feel like that, Jack. Of course you'll be able to do this. If someone like me can, you definitely can. You got this. God, I don't want to be stuck working on his ear. It's all good. Like, I believe like anyone can do anything they put their mind on to. Shut up, Andy. And if it's something that you want to pursue, I definitely say go for it. I have every faith that you will succeed. Ah, Gompers, what is your ear? What is this madness? Oh, am I gonna sneeze again? I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I don't like this goat's ear. Yeah, you're thinking it. Maybe have it just coming back this way. Why is your ear such a weird shape, Gompers? That looks really weird just coming into it like that. I'm struggling with a goat's ear, of all the things. I thought I was going to struggle with the bite, but no, that went off without a hitch. It's the freaking ear that's going to kill me. Okay. Nope, that looks weird. In this land of ours, there are many great pits, but none more bottomless than the bottomless pit, which, as you can see here, is bottomless. Question: is it bottomless? That looks a bit better. No, it's not you, Jack. It's me being an idiot. I need to apologise. It's not you at all. I still have a lot to learn myself when it comes to animation, so it's all a learning journey. It's cute. Okay, I need to work out how the heck I'm gonna make him chew now. Nah, I'm not a pro. I'm far from a pro. I'm very much learning. Very, 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 very much learning. Ah, I just drew on his face. Okay, so Gompers has taken a bite. I think I'm gonna have him. So that's gonna be a 1 also. So we've got the bite, back, and then I'll have him move back 1 more time as he chews. But this will be on a 2 now as he chews. Because at this point is when Ford is gonna speak. So I think I'm gonna move his head back. Also, what? Why did I do that? We don't need that. What is that? Big on, random line. I don't know why I put that there. So he's there. When did I start animating? About 2 years ago, but I've been doing it on and off and not really practicing. It's only recently that I've been doing it a lot more and getting better at it. So, like, all this is, like, new. So I think we're going to do a slight head move up and back. Just to finish off that little movement with the bite. Oh, no, I put that on the wrong frame. Oopsie daisy. It's supposed to be this one. So yeah, about 2 years ago, but I've only started doing it seriously, like, recently. Headbanging Gompers there. Do I need to be the one to explain that by definition a bottomless pit is impossible? Okay, how do I make him chew? So that's the bite. Let me just extend that so you can see how that looks without it cutting off. Let's pop that to 90. So this is how it's looking so far with some colour and the background. I just love the chomp. It's so fun. Let's do it without the colour so I can see. Alright, Jack, no worries. Need to have his ear swing forward a little bit too. It's going to swing forward and slowly come to rest there. So that's fine. So his ear is now swinging forward. Oh god, I'm so sorry for sniffing. I'm being sniffy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So on the next one, so that'll be that, but I'll have the ear continue on for 1 more. I may have to put that on its own layer. So there's that. And I'll have it swing forward and come to a stop. So we'll extend that. But I also need to make Gompers chew. So how does one do that? Would it like go round, like would his mouth go round in a slight circle as he chews? Or would it be like... So that's the new one. Would the whole mouth move, or would it just be like part of it? Because it's in his jaw at this point. Maybe it would be like this bit going like round a little bit as he chews. I don't know. I know I shouldn't, well, I don't have to keep apologizing, but I feel like I should because it can't be very nice like sitting in a stream and listening to someone like be all sniffy and horrible. Welcome back, Jack. Okay, I don't know how do you... How do you animate him eating? How do you do this? Is there like a... Can I find like a gif of him like chewing? Is that a gif or is that just a random picture? I think that might just be a random picture. Oh, thank you. Hey, welcome back, Tori. Gompers chewing. And there's a goat on my bed. Is that a gif or is it a picture? I think it's just a picture. I need to see him chewing. How do you animate him chewing? Like, what bit animates? What bit moves? Grr. Chewing animation. Okay, that's Patrick, and that's his whole mouth moving there. Okay, so it kind of looks like from this, it's like a little man, but basically it looks like the two sides of the mouth like pull in and get smaller, and then snap back out as he chews. Okay. So it looks like it gets smaller as it goes in, so with this... Do I need to like turn it around? So it's like reversed? Because then it would look like Gompers has got a smiley face. Smiley face Gompers. I mean, I suppose you could do it the other way around as well. It would still work. You just do it in the opposite direction. And it's the same on the other side. So this starts off big and gets small as it goes in. So that one would be smaller, technically. Okay. Yum, yum, yum. So we've done the bite. Tori, I don't know if you were here for that, but now he's going to start chewing as Ford's... I don't have Ford's voice yet, obviously. But he's going to start chewing as, like, over the, like... Essentially, the pyramid's going to be in the background on the color on this frame. So he's going to be, like, behind Gompers. He is eating! Yes, he is. Yum. Yum, 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 But essentially what's going to happen next is, like, you're going to hear Ford's voice, and the camera's going to pan up to the pyramid. But I can't actually... I mean, I can animate, like, the... Well, not the pyramid is not going to be animated, but, like, do the camera movement. Get into it, Jack! You got this! I believe in you! As Gompers is chewing, you're going to hear... Nom 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 nom. He is enjoying that sign very much. As Gompers is chewing, you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna hear Ford's voice, and the camera's gonna pan up and over to the pyramid, and then the scene's gonna change to scene 2. So I'm gonna do a little bit of Gompers chewing here, try and get that in there, and also finish like his ear flip. Floop. So. Yum. Okay, so I need to, on the next frame, not this one, where are we? We are here. I mean, it's not rough, technically, so we can move this down onto Gompers' cleanup layer. Oh, lally, what just happened? Let's cut those from there and pop them in there. You sound like one of the YouTubers you've seen. Oh, which one? Oh, no, now it's being weird and stupid. Okay, let's do this then. We'll merge them. That should work. I don't want to have, like, a huge amount of layers this time around, because last on the Bilford, it got, like, so many layers. Nom. Just that little nom. Kipley, I've never heard of them. Like, just that little, like, the little chomp. I love it. Nom. Just Gompers being Gompers. Right, so. On the next one, I need to finish his, like, little ear flip. So this is... Whoops, nope. Oh, also I turned the color card off for some reason. Why'd I do that? It's gonna swing forward ever so slightly more before settling back into place. I think his ear has changed shape multiple times during the little swing here. I think I need to make this slightly shorter. And then... Whoopsie. Also, once I reach, or if the channel ever reaches 500 subscribers, I will be setting up a Patreon. So, obviously it's not obligatory. If anyone wants to support it, they can, but you don't have to. But there'll be, like, rewards and things like that for different tiers. I'm sure you know how Patreon works. So that's a thing that will be coming very soon, hopefully. There'll be things like, on the different tiers, there'll be things like, what was I thinking? It was going to be like discounts on merch, there'll be movie nights, all sorts of nice things. No, it's all good, Tori. Like I said, it's not obligatory, like no one has to do anything. I just wanted to set it up. Okay, so on this one... But yeah, there'll be a few different tiers. There'll be things like movie nights, discounts on merch, exclusive artwork and things like that. Okay, so for this next mouth movement, this needs to come in and get smaller again, I think. And instead of having it go around, maybe just have it go in and out. That could work. Okay, and then on the next one... I don't know if the mouse should maybe be on ones. Seems like it would be quite a quick movement. Although it's Gompers, so it could be like quite a slow chew. We'll see how it looks. Let's just see how it looks. So let's extend that for one. And then start getting bigger again. So his ear's going to settle back into its final pose. Actually, you know what? Let's not delete it. Let's just rotate it into a final little pose. So that has now settled. Okay. So how does the ear look? Let's turn that on. Not too bad. Not amazing, but... So now the mouth can start getting bigger again, so we could probably come back to this one. Oh, that's the one before it, so we need to go back to this one. Get rid of that. Put that in there. Okay, now I need to make like a loop of him chewing. So we need to go to the biggest one next, which is this one. So we grab Gompers. Nope, we need to grab this Gompers. And then get rid of that mouth and do the biggest one. And I think I might go one bigger after this one, just to form like a nice loop. I think 2's is fine. I don't think I need to get any bigger than that, because otherwise it would go like out the side of his face. So then we get smaller again, and then it just loops now until I'm ready to move on to the 40 bit. Which can't really do, because I don't have Ford's voice lines yet. But I can add the pyramid in. And also I need to change the sign up there. So we're at the biggest one there. So we need this Gompers. I don't know how many like to loop it for, maybe just a couple so he's like chewing. So Gompers. And then we need, that's the smallest one, this one. That go in there. And I should be able to just copy and paste like a loop. So if we do grab the smallest one again, let's grab this one more time and then add the smallest one, and then we should be able to do a loop of just him chewing. Okay, so he's there. Get rid of that. Put Small. Whoops, wrong one. So large, medium, and then we need the small mouth. Nice, thank you. I've got to colour all this yet. Okay, so that's a loop there. Now we just grab the largest one again. Nope, not the largest one. We need the medium one, which is this one. Extend that. And one more of the larger one, which is that one. And extend that. Right. So now I should, so he's standing still there, so it's literally 1, 2, 3. Nope. To there, thank you. Edit, copy. Oh, that's the large one there, so it needs to go from the small one back. Gosh darn it. So I think I'll do one more loop of the chew, because again, I don't know where. Oh, look, how long? It's not going to be that long, but I want it long enough so that the forward's line can be said and heard. So is that the smallest one there? Nope, that's the largest one, so we need to go back to. Wait, is that that's the largest one, so we need the medium? Yeah, that one. I think I've done that right. Thank you. So we've gone to the medium, now we need the smell. Okay, I think that will be enough for now. And then I can add more as and when I need them. But yeah, that is the animation so far. What's the time? 8 o'clock. I did that a lot quicker than I thought I was going to be honest. So here we go. Also, I need to change that sign up there. Yum. It's not looking too bad. Alright, so with that, let's save it. And then I will add like the sound of wood splintering when he bites it. Also, I just realized that that disappears. That needs to extend to 89. Also, I'm wondering if I should add like an effect or something when he bites it. Maybe just like a little... No, because that'll stay there. Then it would need to be on its own thing. So if we add effects here... Thank you, close. That needs to be below that. So on there. And then on the next one, I just have them disappear off. Oops, that's the paintbrush. Yep. Yeah, that looks good. So he comes in, takes a chomp. Nice. Cool. Alright, so I need to change that up there to make it the same. That would be text box. No. Oh, here you go, Artsy. Since you're struggling to... Not that one. That one. Let's up the opacity for you. Say thank you! Although, even at 100 you can't really see it because the colour... I'll be nice. There you go. Oh no, don't be large. Don't say I never give you nothing. Okay. So Gravity Falls. That. Okay, that did not select everything. And that moves the box. Okay, I might just have to leave it there then. Okay. So we got that. Gravity Falls. So, oh, and then it changes. So I'm gonna need to... I need to write that more in the center, I think. So if we get rid of that... I might do it with the brush so it's a little bit thicker. There we go. And then I can extend that one to 19. Boom. We have our first scene, mostly. I need to add in the pyramid. But, yeah, it's essentially there. Although that needs to not disappear during... So it's there during that one, but then it disappears there, which it's not... Oh, I see. It's because we need to get rid of... No, don't do that. We need to change it. So it's not that one anymore. We need to extend this. Oh, bugger. So if I delete that to there... Oh, no, wait, that's the other text box, though, isn't it? Undo whatever I just did there. We need to copy this and plonk it in there so it doesn't disappear. I've got to colour more goat. Oh no! More goat colouring! But that's all the goat colouring that I'll need to do. Okay. So I think with that, I will leave it there because I don't really have a whole lot else that I can do, but I think I've accomplished more than I thought I would tonight. Nice, Jack. Good luck with it. But I do think it's looking pretty good. Not the best, but good enough. Oh, the colour disappears there. Hey, you came back and I'm just about to end. But we have a goat eating a thing, so there is that. Here is what it's looking like. I am finishing up, but you can see what I've done. Like, honestly, didn't think I would get this done all in one stream. I was expecting it to be a lot more difficult. I was expecting to struggle more, but yeah, we did it. goat has taken bite of thing. But yeah, that is Gompers' scene. So like I said, the next part, it's okay. It makes me chuckle when Gompers like takes a bite out of the box. Like just Gompers being Gompers and breaking the fourth wall there. Yum. So the next part is basically I need to add in the pyramid on the background because I haven't actually done it, so I need to add that. Also, why does the color disappear? Oh, because it's right. I see. It's a different frame. That's fine. So basically, what's going to happen next is as Gompers is chewing, you're going to hear Ford's voice. It's going to. I think I've already told you this actually. The camera's going to pan up and over to the pyramid in the background, and then it's going to change to scene 2. But for that, I need the voice lines, so I'm just waiting on Charlotte for that. But yeah, I don't think I did too bad today. That's the color card. Progress was made, and we made a goat bite. We made a goat walk, and now we've made a goat bite a box. Yeah. It's kind of weird that it doesn't show, like, the stompiness with the camera off, or the color card off, because I guess it's on that. But yeah, that's it with the stomps as well. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Pretty proud of it. So I am going to leave it there, folks. Again, if you haven't already and you've enjoyed the stream, please remember to slap that like button and subscribe to the channel because it really does help the algorithm pick up the channel and promote it a little bit. So that's what we really want. If you haven't already, make sure to join our Discord. Again, there's one day left to join our art competition where you can win some art from me. And the next stream is gonna be Monday, where I'm gonna be drawing Wally Wackford for somebody. So that's going to be fun. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. Stay safe, stay healthy, and if you're sick, get healthy. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Goodbye.